What's up, y'all? My name is Gurney. We are back with another Wi-Fi battle. This one is OU, and we are facing Sandy, and we are going to make the music something like 18, 19. We're bringing today a leftovers Cruella, the Grandma, with Play Rough, Earthquake, and Heal Bell Thunderwave. So half cleric, half offensive. And then we have a Mega T-Tar, T-Dog, who is Stealth Rocking. Yeah, Stealth Rock, and then Earthquake, Stone Edge, Payback. And then we have a typical Weezing. We have a Expert Bell Rapid Spinning, Starmie. We have a Swords Dancing, Life Orb, Cobalion. We're gonna see how that goes. And we have Gamma, our choice specs, Switcherooing, Boom Bursting, Flamethrowing, Dracometer spamming, amazingness. So, my opponent has stuff and things. That is for true. We're gonna go ahead and snap a quick pick of this. Let's see. We have Skarmory, we have Darmanitan, we have Serperior, we have Dragonite, we have a Starmie as well, and we have the Gardevoir. So, Darmanitan's an obvious lead. And for that, my obvious lead would be, I could choice specs that thing. But then, if I do that, and he's Scarfed, he would one-shot me with the Rock Slide, so it would suck. I don't think Cruella is living a Flare Blitz from that thing either. So T-Dog might be the best opening for that, but then I will get smacked hard with the U-turn, that would suck. Wow, I really don't have. I mean, I could open with Shanghai, and then that baits in the Gardevoir. Actually, no, that would probably bait in Skarmory. I could Will-O-Wisp. I think we're gonna start with Shanghai. Our Weezing. If you are not watching the bottom screen, and by bottom screen I mean the top screen. But yeah. Yeah, this team looks absolutely terrifying. This team looks absolutely positively terrifying. Sandy, you are a person who I am afraid of. So we see the Darmanitan start. So she could just Flare Blitz for damage. I could see that. But I really want to predict the Skarmory switch in and go for a Will-O-Wisp. Skarmory or Starmie. Either of which would be very good. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. I really, there's the U-turn. This should do absolutely positively pathetic damage. That doesn't look choice banded to me. That does not look choice banded, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's Choice Scarf. But at the same time, I could assume that, because that would be dangerous. It could still be Life Orbed. Could definitely still be Life Orbed. So Skarmory comes in, we get a Will-O-Wisp off as long as we land. There's the Will-O-Wisp, broken the sturdy. We can go for a Flamethrower and probably not take this thing out, but it will do a good amount of damage. Definitely do a good amount of damage. So I can see rocks getting set up here. Various things could happen. We could see a switch in Starmie, but I'm just gonna go for a Flamethrower. Hope for the best. And I'm gonna take a sip of water because I don't want to die. I would really rather not die today. Thank you very much. So we are gonna see this rocks getting set up. I am just reading this like a book. We're gonna see Flamethrower. I'm gonna assume it's gonna do about 70% because we're not offensive by any means, but it's gonna do about 60%. So at this point, I'm sure that she's gonna want to Roost. Actually, I don't know what that does for her. Seeing me go for Flamethrower, that could be a safe switch into Starmie, who can just freely Scald, and in that case, I would go into Gamma? There's no way she would go for Ice Unit, right? That'd be too real. She goes for Scald, I can just switch in my Hypernova, but that does nothing for me, except I can get rid of Rocks. But then that would lead a safe switch back into Skarmory to Roost, because I don't have Thunderbolt. Do I predict the switch in the Starmie? Oh my god, that would be so bold. Because I really... No, she's faster. She's gonna Roost. No, but there's no point. There's no point. I'm afraid of over-predicting. I think she's gonna switch into Starmie, but I'm gonna go ahead and stay in Flamethrower anyways. Into the Starmie. We could get a burn! No, we're not going to get a burn. If I had switched... I think that was the safest play because she could have roosted. But there would have been no point in roosting because of stuff and things. Like I said, we could switch into Gamma, but if this thing is like... Actually, let's see Hypernova's speed. We're timid, so 183, Gamma is 192, so we will outspeed, it's true. But Gamma is not the most, you know, bulkiest of mons. Plus this thing can always go for Ice Beam, which would destroy me in one hit. So I really think I'm just gonna go into my own... but then if you go for Thunderbolt, that's gonna be terrible. I have two choices. Gamma or Hypernova. Literally my two options. Gamma, I could freely go for Boom Bursts. Unless he switches into Skarmory, that would suck. You know what? I'm gonna switch into Gamma and just go for some Choice Specs Boom Bursts. I'm gonna go into Gamma, go for some Choice Specs Boom Bursts. I was debating whether or not to put Air Slash on there because of the flinch chance. But I'm gonna really hope. So we're gonna see the Assault Vest. Ooh. We're gonna see an Assault Vest. That's gonna do way too much damage because it's a crit. Alright, no burn. Alright, no burn. Will a Choice Specs, because he's Assault Vest, I don't think Boom Burst would take him out. He can Ice Beam me. But if he goes into Gardevoir, that's gonna be huge, huge momentum. I think I have to stay in a Draco Meteor. I'm gonna Draco Meteor. No switch into Gardevoir, thank goodness I didn't overpredict there. We're gonna Draco Meteor. It's Choice Specs. Please, it's just a Starmie. Alright, we're gonna go down. That is really a shame. Gamma, but the Starmie's almost down, which is nice. Gamma could have taken out Dragonite. Well, E-Speed would have still done a lot. But at this point, who outspeeds Hypernova? 183, 172. Leaf does not. The Superior outspeeds Starmie. That's a good question. That is a good question to ask, ladies and gentlemen. I want to go into Hypernova and just go for Ice Beam. But, you know what? I'm going to go into Hypernova and go for Rapid Spin, actually. I'm going to Rapid Spin away the rocks. We're Starmie versus Starmie. Stars in the sky. And we're going to Rapid Spin away the rocks. If he has Thunderbolt, then he got me good. I'm sorry, she. Hypernova is getting destroyed. Actually, we should Speed Tie. I could pray that she's more bulky, so she invested in attack. No, we're just gonna see the withdrawal, straight withdrawal into the Darmanitan. No, you know, which is Gardevoir. Okay, okay. So we're gonna trace the Natural Cure. So, well, we're gonna see a Mega Evolution. So, well, anyways, we're gonna Rapid Spin. We're gonna Rapid Spin, and we can Scald. Oh, that's not gonna do much because this thing is especially defensive. Shoot, losing Gamma like that was really bad. Hyper Voice is gonna do way too much damage to everyone. I think we just Scald and see how much it does. To a Mega Gardevoir, I don't foresee it being anything less than a 3 KO. This is a scary team, yo. This is a really scary team. I really want to save my Hypernova because that's a one-shot. I just lost all my fast mons. We do outspeed with Leaf. It's true. At least we should. It's base 100, right? Leaf is over base 100. But if we see the switch into Darmanitan, that would stink. Well, then we would switch into T-Dog. So we're gonna go into Leaf because we outspeed. And the Iron Head is really obvious, but there's really nothing else that wants to switch in. Wow, I was so close to putting Stone Edge instead of X-Scissor. I could Sword Stance. But I really think that if anything switches in, it's gonna get way too much. What's it called? Stuff. So we're gonna see the Stormy switching, which is fine because we can go ahead and go for a Sacred Sword next turn. Take this thing out, especially since it's burned. No threat to me. Rocky Helmet and Life Orb damage. That is bad. Skarmory is gonna go down here, just sacking off the Skarmory. I can see a roosting here actually. Do I want to Sword Stance? No, because if I Sword Stance, then I will die. Especially to the Garchador and Darmanitan that comes in. Yeah, let's just Sacred Sword. Take the Rocky Helmet Life Orb damage, which is always bad. Then I can see either Superior or Darmanitan coming in. Either of which are bad. Losing Gamma like that was... I should have switched out into Shanghai. I should have. I didn't. I thought Skarmory would be able to live, not gonna lie. Darmanitan comes in, it's Scarfed. I don't want to lose Leaf like this. He's gonna U-turn. So we go into Cruella. U-turn is resisted. Everything should be A-okay. Everything should be A-okay. If she decides to Flare Blitz, then she's also intimidated, so I can pray that I'll live. So there's the Flare Blitz. Let's see how much this does. Max H. Wow. Darmanitan is too good. Darmanitan is too good. So now you're locked into that. Do we want to go into T-Dog? Well, I mean, we can hope that you're locked into it. But either way, you're intimidated now. But Cruella... What use does Cruella have? Switch fodder? I don't want you to just die. I think I'm just gonna go into T-Dog since they're intimidated. Wow, this is rough. Losing my 2 speedy mons like that was really bad. We're gonna put up the sand. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have Leaf. We see the second Flare Blitz. So I'm semi sure that this thing is Scarfed. So you're gonna get buffeted by the Sandstorm. You have to switch out here into the Darmanitan, either the Darmanitan or the Superior. I think Superior is a little bit too risky. I'm gonna go for a Stone Edge because I cannot risk setting up rocks right now. I really cannot let things come in for free. Starmie's gonna come in and just die. We're gonna go Mega Evolve. If this Stone Edge misses, I'm gonna cry because I would have wished that I went for Stealth Rocks. We're gonna land and this thing's gonna die. So we're 4-4, but 3 of my mons are hurt. We still have Shanghai, which cannot take a Psychic from that Gardevoir. If it has Side Shock, then we are safe-ish. Hyper Voice is coming, so we have to switch out. I stayed in last time, so... But after Hyper Voice, then I'm gonna die to a Psychic. Or even if it's a Side Shock. I'm gonna go into Shanghai. I have to. I can't just sack things off continuously into this thing and then go into I can't. Skarmory and Starmie are down. There's the Hyper Voice. This is probably gonna do still like 40%. 60%. Okay. Because it's a critical hit! Ah! Oh, that's fantastic, isn't it? Alright, well, what do I do? Let this thing go down? Yeah, that's pretty much what we have to do. because I can't switch anything else in. Pain split. Side shock. Maybe we'll live it? No, we're not going to. We're not going to. If that wasn't a critical hit, I might... 2 crit! What is this Gardevoir? Oh my goodness. If that first Hyper Voice wasn't a crit, I might have lived it. I might have. We have to go in a leaf. And we have to click Iron Head. Do we make the prediction? Do we make the prediction into Darmanitan? I think we have to. I'm going for Sacred Sword. Not bad. Well played. Alright, so I lose because of that over prediction. I had to because if she switched into Darmanitan, then I would have lost. If she had switched into Darmanitan there, then I would have... Well, either way, I think if I had Iron Headed there, Darmanitan comes out, then I lose. Actually, no, because I would have been able to switch into T-Dog. But then she would U-turn into this thing, so... only thing I can hope for is that with Sand, I live a Hyper Voice. Only thing I can hope for is that with Sand, I live a Hyper Voice. And I go for payback and I kill this thing. Or I can just Stone Edge. No, I'm gonna go for payback. Because, unless she's really not going for Hyper Voice, no. So, Sand... Oh my god, we're living that! I just lost 2 Pokemon. Well, I guess, guys, we're quitting Pokemon. Or, we're quitting Pokemon. Bye. Just bye. Freaking wires, man. It's just pulling me back. Always pulling me back. Superior's here. We totally would have... If we still had Shanghai, then we would be slightly more okay. The fact that we lived that, man. The fact that we lived that. Crit Hyper Voice, man. Crit Hyper Voice. Man, that stinks. I guess she didn't want to risk the Leaf Storm miss, and in retrospect, it should have gone for Stone Edge just in case, because Payback would not have taken this thing out. But we're gonna get the attack boost. Oh man, he's gonna Iron Tail me to death, and we're just gonna go for Play Rough for the lose. Squid Game Sandy. Oh my god, I should have just stayed in with T-Dog. Yo, could you imagine if we lived that? We still had Shanghai. Oh my god, Shanghai would have been able to solo the freaking Dragonite, just Will-O-Wisp Pain Split for days. Oh my god. And Darmanitan, yo, Shanghai was so important. I should not have switched it in. But then again, because she would have gotten a crit on T-Dog. So, I don't think Psyshock would have one-shot it though. So if I had stayed in with T-Dog, gotten critted, switched into Shanghai, Sledge Bombed, then things would be slightly different. But, because things are not slightly different, that's how things are. Thank you so much for that battle, Sandy, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a comment below telling me what you enjoyed. I'm sorry for being a little bit more stoic this battle, but that team preview just scared me to bits, and I was correct to be fearful because it was a terrifying team, and that destroyed mine. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a comment below telling me what you enjoyed, and as always, as is up there, leave an Octothorpe tip jar in the comments below, leaving a tip. So, because tips always help us become better battlers. So, till next time, Penguin Nation, out!